over the world. Cash about to be burned down. Right now, right now. I be balls deep in that crypto, going up and down like a 6-4. Never sell ho, only hold though. Why you sell low? That's a no-no. We about to blast through the ozone. It was a cold road, I held high hope.
Have no fear, BuLLZiLLa is here. Guys, today we got an amazing show planned today. It looks like CZ may be in hot water. CZ may be in hot water. We're going to talk about that. U.S. prosecutors looking to charge Binance and CZ. Interesting scenario there. Team Green is here. Good morning, my brother. Team Green is here. Also, guys, we got a lot. We're gonna do a little bit deep dive on this CZ Binance news information right here. We're gonna try to get the show done kind of quick. I believe there's an interview coming up shortly. That's why I'm actually live today, because I want to check out this interview on XRPayNet and XRP Jenna. I believe that's at 1. So we're gonna talk about that in a moment. Also, we got a lot to talk about today, guys. If you guys can smash that thumbs up, hit that subscribe, it means the world. We're going to talk about the Polk Phantom. We're going to talk about the show the other day when the GF fam showed up. And they showed up on the stream the other day. Guys, we got a lot to talk about. If you guys can smash that thumbs up, hit that subscribe. I am BuLLZiLLa, the hidden gem hunter, the portfolio melter. I'm documenting my journey. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm documenting my journey on the evolution of money. The evolution of money. CZ. Where is my one clip? It doesn't matter. Just smash some thumbs up, hit that subscribe, guys. I'm actually going to send a tweet out real quick. Shout out to Bags. Shout out to Rain Dancers. I'm going to talk about what Rain Dancers got going on in a few moments. Also, we actually got a lot of good news to cover. We got a lot going on, guys, this morning. We're going to talk about the Ripple takes over with the global corridor, fresh new global corridor. OMG, prosecutors look to charge Binance. Is this FUD or fact? FUD or fact? We're going to talk about that. CKS, done deals. Is that FUD or fact? We got to talk about that. Yeah, this charger does not work at all. That sucks. All right, let me see now. U.S. prosecutors, Binance, we'll hashtag that. Hashtag Binance. Oh, yeah, guys, I got some stuff on the SEC chairman and Gary Gensler on that. And let's just say hit link, we live. We ain't got much time today to play. Hit link. And let's just send that out. We'll do a better tweet later. Good morning, Liz. Happy Monday. Happy 12/12. It's 12/12, Bulls family. Hope everybody had an amazing weekend. We're crypto pioneers in a brand new asset class. Ripple and XRP is trending right now. It does not get no better than that. Ripple and XRP is trending.
You saw Andrew's interview of Bankman-Fried and other. He gave other interviews. Is this going to be different when he's testifying actually before Congress? Will there be more "I don't recalls" instead of more "I didn't didn't know I was doing anything wrong"? I mean, he's got to tell the absolute truth now, doesn't he?
Yeah, and I think there'll be more of the same, but then there'll be more, Joe. There's a lot going on in these congressional hearings. People will be trying to get to the bottom of what happened. Did it happen because it was offshore? Would it have happened in the U.S.? But then there's a lot of other things. I mean, members of Congress are not constrained in what they're able to ask.
Neither was Andrew. Were you, Andrew? I don't think you were concerned.
Nope.
But if someone says, "Did you knowingly commingle customer funds with Alameda?" What did he say to you when you asked him that? He's like, it was like nebulous the way doesn't he have to give a more?
He didn't give if we didn't get to a yes or no.
That's what I mean. So does he do it? I don't recall now. What does he do? I know people do. I don't recall again and again and again.
You know, I think one of the reasons this is going to be so interesting and why we're talking about today is we will see. We'll see how he handles those questions under that kind of pressure. One of the things that makes you a good witness
We'll see how Sam Bankman-Fried handles that kind of pressure. Basically, guys, they're talking about SBF has given many interviews. Is this going to be different when he testifies before Congress? So I believe he's going to testify before Congress. So this is big news. Everybody's talking about it. The thing is, will he be honest, or is he going to say a bunch of, oh, I can't recall. So I think we're looking forward to this interview to see what happens. And I actually got something else on this. And actually, if you guys go through the comments, you know, there's a lot of good comments on this. The world is a stage. I agree. The world is a stage. SBF must be sentenced. Shout out to Dave T. Nebulous. Squawk Box. And I actually think I got one more where the clips were different. Rise and shine, bullish time. Good morning, crypto pioneers. It's Monday. TGIM. I hope all has an amazing day. And I hope all has an amazing week. That's for sure. I can't stand when my phone dies because I can't really see like the... I'm used to seeing the chat with my phone, even though I can see it on the desktop here. And I'm just still used to having my phone up where I can see it. It's a 2-year anniversary of the Flare snapshot. What's that mean, Juke City Hip Hop? What's that mean on the 2-year anniversary? Guys, I did drop a video this morning. So I did drop a video because I wanted the family to start Monday morning with some bullish content. So basically, when you first, and this video was up before you woke up, Liz. Crypto Trooper, this video was up before you woke up. Going blind, when you woke up, this video was up. New video up on the Bullish Network. Breaking news, Ripple partner BitSell launches new global payment system. I'm telling you guys, I don't care what nobody says, this BitSell is ground one for the biggest sandbox initiative to make sure on-demand liquidity is everything they say it is. And come to find out, since 2018, not only is on-demand liquidity everything they said it is, but it's more. It's everything and some. What about this big partnership in the Bullish Network video this morning? Circle, USDC, BlackRock, Fed crypto wallet. I'm trying to tell you guys, BlackRock, USDC, I think there's a lot more going on behind the scenes with the BlackRock USDC thing. I just think that there's a big power move going on right now. Make sure you guys check out the link in the description for my other YouTube channel. Straight to the point videos. Straight to the point videos on that channel.
Around situations
From what
like
you've
this.
seen thus far, maybe unfair to prejudge given that we don't have all the facts. What do you think?
Look, I think there was obviously a great deal of bad behavior here.
Now, guys, let me set the scene a little bit here. For people that don't know, this is the former chairman, Jay Clayton. Simple and straight to the point. Tell him Trooper 22. Yeah, guys, make sure you check out the other channel. Actually, it's actually an amazing video. And I plan to continue that way with the just daily videos. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, straight to the point research. Straight to the point research. Guys, this is the former SEC chairman, Jay Clayton, who now, big time pro crypto guy. He hated crypto when he was at the SEC chair. I just think, like the one guy said in the last comment, the world is a stage. As far as these guys are playing whatever position is paying them. As far as, you know, oh, first we hate crypto. Ripple is a security. Because basically he's the one that said Ripple's a security. And he's the one that filed the security lawsuit with Ripple Labs the last day in office at the SEC. Come on. And then I heard somebody else say, come on, would you leave a fire burning on somebody else's desk and it's your last day? It's like, oh, start a fire and I'm out of here. It's my last day. And then he goes and joins Fireblocks and New York, one of the largest asset crypto managers in the world, and it's in New York. NYDIG. He works for them also. But also, so now he's like, what, you know, I don't know. I guess his resume carries him.
That we would think was bad behavior from our perspective as to how you run a financial institution in the United States, but also from a general perspective in how you handle any business.
But what about the idea that some of these laws that we have here around securities and all sorts of other things that might otherwise, things that maybe happened would have constituted fraud or worse here, wouldn't there?
Well, let me say this. We have
No, that's one of my questions also, guys, is like basically, because actually I keep on muting it. I think I muted when he's talking. You guys can hear me not? Okay, now, right? Let me see.
Otherwise, things that
Yeah. Basically, that's why I check my phone too, because I want to make sure I see what everybody hears. I lost my train of thought on that one too. From what I've seen so far, it may be unfair to prejudge, given that we don't have all the facts. I don't know about that. Okay, that's my question. As far as he asked Jay Clayton, okay, now what happens if, we have these security laws and financial laws that's crafted around, U.S. and, whatever entities maybe we deal with. But, is he outside of regulatory reach? I mean, why is he even really, I guess you would have to answer for maybe FTX US. But if he's out of regulators' reach, and this is what the guy's asking Jay Clayton right here. Let me show you.
Handle any business.
But what about the idea that some of these laws that we have here around securities and all sorts of other things that might otherwise, things that maybe happened would have constituted fraud or worse here, wouldn't there?
Well, let me say this. We have an incredibly well-developed and rigorous legal system around securities markets, securities issuance, security.
I don't really know about that. Incredibly well-developed market around securities and finances. Well, maybe around securities and finances. But one of the big issues we're having now is, you guys don't really, you didn't realize XRP was a decentralized currency or a currency. So all laws ain't black and white, that's for sure. But in the U.S., I mean, I guess there's a question, was he working outside the regulators? And did he try to duck regulation? That's a good question. It kind of looks that way to me.
Securities trading, all of those things. But its basis is in the common law. And, outside the United States, there is still a fair amount of common law built around fraud and the like. What does our securities law system do? It creates processes, requirements, transparency, inspection that makes it much easier to detect fraud. And
Jay Clayton has got to be one of the fakest guys I think I ever seen on the planet, as far as it's like he's really playing a position. I did major research on Jay Clayton back in the day. He also is from, I guess he was at Goldman Sachs for like 20 years. His wife is the president at Goldman Sachs. So these guys, they're full of crap. Big time. I don't believe anything they say. I did do some research on the whole December 15th thing. They're calling for what? The lawsuit, the security XRP lawsuit, to end on the 15th. That's what the rumor has it. Actually, I forgot to pull it up. There's an article floating around on Charles Hockinson right now, and I might have to go to it. It's so funny. I guess the guy David Chalkenstein or whatever his name is basically said, I believe there may be the lawsuit may end on the 15th. And then Charles Hockinson comes on there talking about, you need to stop spreading fake rumors. And then somebody must have found a clip of Charles Hawkinson's video where Charles Hockinson actually said, well, I believe the lawsuit may be over December 15th also. So talk about what's going on with that. But I'm going to try to find it one second. It's kind of funny.
And prevent fraud.
So basically, guys, this is big news on Squawk Box. Shout out to 𝕤𝕝 Patel for sending me these clips. I appreciate that, Patel. You are a legendary dude. He's a puppet, and he ain't got that for sure. Yeah, guys, I did do more research on the whole GF thing, too. And we will talk about that a little bit today. Because I guess it was like a big thing. We got overwhelmed with the GF family. I think it was Saturday night, I believe. And they were like, oh, GF is supported by Coinbase custody and Coinbase Prime. And I was like, no way. And then I was like, I'm interested. I will do the research and look it up. And I did look it up. And we are going to talk about that shortly. Shout out to the Susie-nator. I did look it up, and I got you. Following the script, Trooper knows. Guys, I do want to give a shout out to the XRP Rain Dancers really, really quick. XRP Rain Dancers are having their first charity auction for Together for Victor with a rare Santa hat is live. So shout out to XRP Bags right there dancing. They got the Rain Dancers, and it's like Bags music in the background, which is like amazing combination.
Cash about to be burned down. Right now. I be balls deep in that crypto, going up and down like a 6-4. Never sell ho, only hold though. Why you sell?
Anyway, here's the point of the whole story, guys. Shout out to the Rain Dancers, and this is their first charity auction, and I'm just bringing this news to you guys. And basically, they're doing a charity auction. It's called Together for Victor. And rare Santa hat accepting the highest offer tomorrow. The auction will be live tomorrow at 12:13, I believe, which is tomorrow. Let's give away 50 XRP to spread the word. Like, retweet, tag, follow Good Time NFT. So make sure you guys follow Good Time NFT. That is actually the XRP Rain Dancers. And maybe I should have saved this for the end of the show because I'm not trying to make nobody sad or anything. But I did read into this. You know, it's called Together for Victor. Victor is like he's a 2-year-old kid who's basically facing like he has a health issue. He has a health issue. And believe it or not, once I read it, I'm telling you, it brought tears to my eyes. It actually broke my heart because for a kid that's 2 years old to have to go through pain or anything like that, or what also floors me the most about something like this is, you know, if there's a medical process that a doctor can do for this kid and they won't do it because of money or something like that, that's like crazy. That's like insane. And that's what really bothers me about society in general is like, if you guys have the technology or the medical stuff that could make this kid life better, then like, come on, like, what are you waiting for? But, you know, it kind of reminds me of a movie I watched. Thank you, Liz. It reminds me of a movie I watched over the weekend, which is so true. It was with Matt Damon, and I think it's called Ulysses or something like that. Basically, these people, and actually what's crazy, I'm going to talk about this a little bit more. I got Jed McCaleb. I did dive into Jed McCaleb's whole space venture, and actually it's a really good article on Jed McCaleb, creator of Ripple and Stellar. We're going to talk about that also. But in this one movie, I don't know if anybody's ever seen it. They have like the Earth. Everybody's poor on Earth. All the poor people stay on Earth. They're called not citizens. They're like not citizens. And then they got this floating space station that's in the air, and they call it Ulysses or something like that. But only the rich people go there. But you can see it from Earth. But the only way you can get there is if you got money, or you know, you got to be a citizen. And then if you try to get up there, they're like, oh, aliens are loose. They try to round them up, send them back. It's crazy. Kind of like, you know. But anyway, the point of the story is one guy, Matt Damon, like figures out a way to trick the AI system and to send an emergency medical treatment to Earth. And as soon as he tricks the system, all the AIs turn on, and all the medical stuff turn on. They're like, oh my God, this is like a major emergency on Earth. Many people need medical treatment. So they fly down to Earth and they start opening up all these medical bays for all the people on Earth. And it's like, whoa, like you guys got this technology and this medicine and all this stuff that can help humanity, but you want to charge for it? Like I think, thank you, Dave P. It's called 𝕊𝕚𝕟𝕚𝕚. It's actually a really good movie. And the reason I watched it is because I guess in Dubai they're building this thing called the Line, and it's supposed to be like a futuristic city and all that. It looks like to me what they're doing in Dubai is just building, you know, they're trying to see if they can build it on Earth first, and then they're probably going to build the same thing in space. But anyway, it makes more sense too when I cover the Jed McCaleb article. But I mean, come on, guys, like I could not be a doctor. Like once you're a doctor and a kid comes in and like, oh, it costs this much, you're like, what? Are you kidding me? So, I don't know. So, shout out to XRP Rain Dancers and doing something good for Together for Victor. Which, link in the description for the Rain Dancers. Make sure you guys follow them. Give this some support. I appreciate it. That's a good thing he's doing, that's for sure. I'm always here to help whenever I can. Whenever I can. That's what I'm all about. XRP Rain Dancers.
Solo, that's a no-no. We about to blast through the ozone. It was a cold road, I held high hopes, but I never sold, and I'ma always hold. You know I got that crypto gold.
You know we always hold and never sold. Tell them bags. Rain Dancers right there, guys. So, I don't, why, what happened? Did something happen? Did I miss something? Because actually, from my understanding, there's supposed to be a interview today with the CEO from XRPayNet, and I'm actually kind of looking forward to that. Did you find something different than the research I did on my videos? Crypto King, you got some hard facts that I could do some research on, my brother? I'm always open. I'm always open. Golden Eagle 99, another issue is the malpractice insurance doctors have to pay in America. Oh, another issue is the malpractice insurance. I'm trying to tell you guys, it's wild. And you know what's crazy? I was actually diving down the whole XRPL rabbit hole even more. And there's another project that launched on XRPL called X Health or something like that. And actually, there's a lot of big connections to it too. And I'm not saying run out and buy X Health. And then ECK will come in here and say, bro, X Health is trash. No, I'm just messing with you. I'm not saying X Health is trash or anything like that. But what I'm saying is there's a lot of projects people are building on top of the XRPL. And a lot of these projects, I think, will be successful. Some of them won't make it. But, I mean, if you're building on a protocol that's crushing it, never been down, you know, I think, you know, it gives you an advantage over other protocols already. So we're going to see what happens about that. And actually, what's crazy, I want to tell you about the interview because it's supposed to start at 1 o'clock with, I'm assuming XRP Jenna still having. I haven't really looked into it yet this morning, but last thing I heard, actually, hold up. Actually, I forgot that I did pull it up right here. So, live interview and community Q&A with XRPayNet founder and CEO Monday at 1, which is right now. Be sure to be reminder right there, XRP Jenna. And here it is right here. Live interview and community Q&A, XRPayNet founder right there. So, I'm actually going to try to speed this up so we can get out of here maybe like 15 minutes at the most. I want to check that out. I want to check that out. Vetus1 and Alex D vlogs. Oh, young. There's a lot of upset people out there today. Somebody said they sold after XRP. That's one thing I noticed about when the market's down a little bit too. When the market's down, people hunt for blood. They want to blame everybody. Oh man, this product's crap. My portfolio's down. I'm mad at the world. They be mad at everybody. Now it looks like they're mad at CZ now. So we're going to talk about that real quick too. I actually want to talk about that. U.S. prosecutors look to charge Binance. And normally I don't never cover FUD like this because I believe it's more or less FUD. But it's a hot topic. So what the hell? The Department of Justice, because I like to see more facts than somebody say, oh, sources familiar. You know, the department, because they got a really good response too. Yeah, we can't sell them Max P. Nah, bro, it's basically if you want to come here and bashing a token without really no facts, if somebody comes here and bashing XRP, we'll probably block them too. So it's not we're blocking nothing. I mean, did you do a video? You got some clips or like some real facts? Then bam, it's the same thing with the 𝕠𝕠𝕟 family. The one dude came here bashing XRP, bam, his ass got blocked. Like, you come here, like, bashing something. Like, how do you know? Like, how do you know, bro? I mean, do you got, like, where's your facts or your channel? I'll look it up. I mean, I've been researching this project almost every day. I ain't really going to hop on nothing if it don't make sense to me. So, I mean, you just want to come here and bash something? Or do you have, like, facts? Because I'm open for that. The U.S. prosecutors look to charge Binance. That's like if you was in here, oh, I hate BNB. BNB's trash. People probably would agree with you. But do I want to sit here and bash BNB? Not really. I want to give everybody a fair shot. Crypto.com, same thing. People want to come out and bash Crypto.com. And I'm not really for all the bashing projects, this and that. This ain't the right. There's probably other channels that's more than willing to hop on the bash train with you. But we don't do the bash train here because we pioneers. There's going to be a lot of ups and downs in this journey, my brother. Much love to you. I'm sorry that your Monday woke up on the wrong foot, bro. U.S. prosecutors look to charge Binance executives on a possible money violations. The Department of Justice has also discussed a possible plea deal with Binance lawyers. Like, come on, that's a lot of fun. U.S. prosecutors are considering criminal charges. This is like, I mean, considering... And CZ's been charged as two different things. Very far on the spectrum. 𝕝𝕚𝕚𝕚𝕚 with the Norwegian currency. We got family all across the world, bro. Nobody don't want to come here and see your negativity. Oh, you know he's mad right now. He's slamming his toaster and everything. He probably spilled his Cheerios. Like, oh man, damn it, BuLLZiLLa. Hodl model got him. Now let me stop. Hodl model's fast, bro. 𝕝𝕚𝕚𝕚𝕚 with the Norwegian currency. Thank you big time for the super chat. Much love, Evan. Much love, 𝕝𝕚𝕚𝕚𝕚. I appreciate that. Prosecutors in the U.S. Attorney Office in Seattle began investigating Binance in 2018 and ain't done a damn thing yet the whole time. 2018, and this as far as we got is they're investigating. Like, come on, that's more fun. After a separate of cases that saw criminals use Binance to transfer illicit funds. So that might be a different topic, you know. Or did criminals happen to use this exchange? Then we might have an issue. before they put into, regulatory compliance and all that, which they have an answer for that. The ripple effect is here. Ripple effect. Good morning. Much love to you. Ripple effect. What do you think about Elon? Any good backers? Uh-oh. It might upset some people now because we crushed it on Dogecoin Mars also, right? It's on crypto.com. We bought like $1 billion trillion for 100. I forgot about it for like 6 months. I checked my portfolio on Coinbase Cold Wallet and it was worth $2,500. I said, damn, Elon rocketed. So I sent half to crypto.com because crypto.com has Elon also. Yeah, split it in two. So what do you think about Elon? And shout out to my legendary brother. Damn it, I can't remember his name. He does Dogecoin videos. Does anybody remember? Crypto Brown. He's a legend. Ripple effect. Much love. What's your thoughts? Any good backers? I mean, it all tied out to everything real. A lot of projects just got big dreams. Like big, they got big dreams. What the 𝕝𝕚𝕟𝕤𝕤 Foundation and all that, and the medicine they're working on, and space stuff, and they're working on a lot of different things. A lot of projects are working on a lot of different things. There's a lot of all the projects gonna make it. Most likely not. But I'm not saying Dogecoin won't. I'm not saying this project will, this project won't. Let's just say we got a lot of, I like big dreams. I have a dream that one day, 2023 Q1, we will all reach financial freedom. Uh-oh. Prosecutors in Seattle began investigating Binance in 2018 after the case. You're right. Other prosecutors believe there is more evidence needs to be gathered before a criminal case. Now that makes sense. That's the first thing I read. That makes sense. Other prosecutors, no, don't get me wrong, guys. I really believe, like, CZ created BNB, right? And I'd have to go back and look how it was distributed and all, if it would fall under security. But, a lot of these guys created tokens out of thin air. Like, for example, once you figured out the code, a lot of guys launched a token, BNB token, Binance Smart Chain. Was all this, could you do this? The same thing CZ did, could you do that on Wall Street? That's the question. And that's how these guys are kind of looking at it. They're kind of upset because a lot of this stuff was created outside of a clear-cut regulation, and now they're trying to play catch-up, and people could fall if they don't support themselves properly because, I'm not going to get into it too much because I see a lot of people complaining about another product that I feel is kind of iffy. But no, I'm talking about like as far as, I'll just say it, the Luna thing. Like they basically said the founders of Luna, they were issuing security with Luna. Now, it was Luna and security. That's my only thing. I'm not saying did they do right or wrong. That's a whole nother show. But my question is, are regulators saying, oh, that's a security, seize their money? Was it a security, though? Was BNB a security? No, we know they're not securities, though, because they're decentralized tokens, or basically the security laws aren't up to date with cryptocurrency. I'm going to move on because we got a lot to talk about. Let me see. As been reported, wide regulators are doing a sweeping review of crypto companies against many of the same issues. The nascent industry has grown quickly, and Binance has shown its commitment to security and compliance through large investments in our team, as well as the tools and technology we use to detect and deter illicit activity, Binance spokesman said. Binance has increased security and compliance in the headcount more than 500%. And that team is possibly even the strongest in the entire crypto sector. So that makes a lot of sense to me. I'm like, whoa. I'm like, holy moly. Financial freedom. Tell them, Queen. Have no fear. Financial freedom is near. And guys, we go live on this channel every single day. If you guys can show some love, help me out, smash that thumbs up. Yeah, I believe a lot of cryptos aren't going to make it. I do believe a lot of cryptos aren't going to make it. It really comes down to like real utility. If a crypto has real utility, real use case, a hell of a team, people that believe in it. Look what Shiba did. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not here to debate Shiba's utility, but Shiba crushed it. They got on all tier 1 exchanges. Did they have utility when they was getting on all them exchanges? It was more like the team, the product. People believed in Shiba. They had an unbelievable team. Like, don't get me wrong. You need more than a team to crush it, but a team will take you a long way. A team will take you a long way. Oh, ripple effect is going to take us the rest of the way. Ripple effect. Do you think Luke will make a comeback? Believe it or not, I haven't really followed as far as the use case of it and what they were like trying to solve with it. But I have been following as far as like the founders, and they're trying to say it's all their securities and they seized their money, and now they released them from custody and they dropped the charges, but now they still got their money. So it's some weird things going on with that. I'm going to look more into it, though, Ripple Effect. I will. Thank you big time for the super chat. I appreciate that. SEC Chair Gary Gensler must testify before Congress, says Representative Tom Emmer. No, this is a good one. The Minnesota representative said Gary Gensler has failed to gather critical information from crypto companies. Minnesota Representative Tom Emmer called out Security and Exchange Commissioner Gary Gensler on Sunday, demanding the official speak before Congress about his approach to regulating crypto. I agree. Get him. Gary Gensler must testify before Congress and answer questions about the cost of his regulatory failures. He wrote in a thread on Twitter, and this is right here, Gensler has repeatedly dodged Congress at the expense of investors. He hasn't publicly appeared before the House Financial Service since October 5th, 2021. Hold up. Get him, Tom. 2021, something ain't right here. Leaving us to learn about the SEC crypto investigation, like the one into FTX through the media. He's calling Gary out big time. Guys, we got almost 200 people here on the best way to start the day. I am BuLLZiLLa. This is the baddest bullish family on the planet. We're here every day. Smash that thumbs up, hit that subscribe. I appreciate it. Emmer says the SEC has failed to gather information needed from crypto companies that would have prevented disasters like the $32 billion collapse of crypto exchange FTX. We know Gensler crypto information gathering efforts were ineffective. Oh my God, that's unbelievable. You got that right. Tell them, hey, we're called ineffective. Royal Fish got it. Royal Fresh. Gary's a clown. I'm coming back. Yeah, tell them, Liz, we need to double up on them thumbs up out there on this Monday morning. Guys, this is where you want to be on Monday morning for sure. Because listen, Q1 2023, if you're not here on that Monday, you're going to miss out big time. Gensler declined to provide Congress with the information requested in the letter, which would inform Congress of the apparent inconsistencies in Gensler's approach that caused him to miss the Terra Luna, Celsius, Voyager, and FTX. So basically, he's basically saying we had all these collapses along the way, bro. What was you doing? That kind of reminds me of that one picture that's out where the guy got like the binoculars and he's like looking for something, and they're like right here behind him, like, you know, like, oh lordy, yeah, that's Gary. Yeah, tell him, Rude Boy, we're live. And you know what we're about to do? Let me show you one thing real quick. Let me show y'all one thing. Go to my profile, because I just put it up right here. Shout out to the rain dancers. That's huge. Uh-oh. Y'all heard what Bag said in that song right there? And that's what's coming very soon. He says, we about to boom soon. Staring out my window. It's like the hottest verse ever. Hold up. Huh? Let me see one more time. I can tell you the rest of it. Oh, he says, I got the formula. Stack them bags. We about to boom soon. The formula. Stack them bags up and simple. And we into it explode. Meet you at the disco. We just getting started like an intro. We just getting started. Me and Pickle on the beach right there this morning. We about to boom soon. That's all you need to know right there. Get your bags ready for Q1 2023. It's coming. It's coming. Let me speed this up too, because I want to show you guys something else. Oh, Doge GF team. I know the moment y'all been waiting for. Right now, the Doge GF team is going bananas. They're like, oh my God, he did cover it. He is a man of his word. You got that right. Shout out to the Susie Nader. Is Susie Nader the queen of the Doge GF team? Where you at, Susie Nader? And I'll show you why I did this real quick, guys. And then we're going to talk about Jed McCaleb Space Station. And we're going to get out of here probably kind of real shortly in a few minutes. I'm going to speed it all up. Doge GF team stopped by live stream last night. They said Doge GF available on Coinbase custody. I had to look it up myself. Doge GF institutional custody. So then I found this feed right here. I'm like, no, there goes Susie Nader right there, the 𝕠𝕚𝕟𝕤. She was in here. She shows, she did drop some love on the chat, drop a super chat and all. So I was like, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this myself. She said, thanks for looking it up, IBF123. It is real. Coinbase custody prime, institutional investors, Doge's girlfriend, and damn was she right. She was right. Watch this. I'll show you. She's right. 𝕠𝕚𝕟𝕤 right here, new assets on Coinbase custody, and you can actually, once you go back up through the feed, Coinbase Custody International now supports deposits and withdrawals for 70 new assets. So I was like, no way. And then it talks about it right here, Coinbase Prime, the crypto solution for institutions. Coinbase Prime. And Coinbase Prime has what? 𝕠𝕚𝕟𝕤? Hey, this is what we do here, guys. The good, the bad, and the ugly. What can I say? Whether you're a fan of it or not, I just had to get to the bottom of it if it's actually available for institutional demand, and it looks like it is. I connected it. 𝕠𝕚𝕟𝕤 right there, and a whole bunch of tokens I never kind of heard of either. So, you know what that means. Oh, there goes Seller. That's going to be our 100K challenge breakout star right there. Watch. Seller, C-E-L-R. As a matter of fact, bam, it's on Coinbase. Coinbase custody. So anyway, guys, this was one of like my first 100K challenges way back in the day. This token launched on Binance. Oh, there goes the $1 million dent challenge. I actually issued the $1 million dent challenge, guys. I mean, a lot of people missed the $1 million dent challenge. They'd be bullish as hell right now if they jumped on that. We issued the $1 million dent challenge for like $100. You know what this shot to right here? The $1 million dent challenge is shot to 14,000. No, that's taking it too far, Neon. There's no way, bro. There's no way, Neon. He said BlackRock partner with Doge's girlfriend. You must mean like an indirect partnership, right? Because BlackRock is working with Coinbase, so indirectly, or not BlackRock, they just bought all the Doge girlfriend they could find. So, Doge girlfriend right there, $1. Actually, I'm going to go through these because I'm seeing a few hidden gems. Because if Dent made it this far, so Dent still has potential. And I think Dent dropped all the way down, D-E-N-T. I remember this having big partnerships. We jumped on that way back in the day. This is our first 100K challenge right here, C-E-L-R. Just the ones I see. There goes 𝕠𝕚𝕟𝕤. Got the 𝕠𝕚𝕟𝕤 fam going wild. And it looks like a bunch of tokens. Good God. And there goes 𝕠𝕚𝕟𝕤. I like having fun in crypto. People can lighten up a little bit because, you know, if you be all serious all the time, guys, you're going to have a heart attack because the thing is, we're crypto pioneers in a new asset class. Whether Doge girlfriend team crushes it, no matter what, we already know XRPayNet's going to crush it. Oh, he jumped out of his chair right down. He said, oh, no, hell no, he's still saying that. I mean, I'm going to have to, let me see. Guys, if you follow me on Reddit, guys, I've been on fire with Reddit. And the article I sent to Reddit was the one right here. A crypto billionaire is joining the race for private space stations. So shout out to 𝕝𝕚𝕟𝕤. Now this kind of, guys, I'm telling you, something is cooking. I'm actually kind of into this stuff a little bit as far as where they're finally starting to go with this, really. Because the point of the story is I'm into history real big. I'll just say that. I was just cracking the case on it, see, because they came through, showed me some love, and they was like, hey, it's on Coinbase custody. I mean, if the connections panned out, which it did, which I told them anyway, I would do research on it. When Susie Nader donated, I said, I'm going to look into it personally for you, and I'll let you know Monday. And, I mean, hey, the Hidden Gem Hunter, Rabbit Hole King, Rabbit Hole Time, it all lined up. I'm not saying I'm buying it. I'm saying it all lined up, that they're right. That's what I'm saying. They're right. I'm like, whoa. I'm not saying I'm not buying it. Every one of my challenges crushed it. The Dogecoin challenge crushed it. The Shiba challenge crushed it. The Elon, I didn't even issue the Elon challenge. We jumped on that for fun. $100 went to $2,500 on Elon. So to ignore certain tokens or opportunities, I just can't do that. A crypto billionaire is joining the race for private space stations. And why are these billionaires building private space stations? I'm not trying to... I should have saved this for the nighttime so we could have more fun. But Jed McCaleb and Mt. Gox and Ripple founder wants to see humans living in space. So we did talk about this a little bit, but this does go more deeper, and I'm actually not done with this rabbit hole. A pioneer of cryptocurrency is turning to a different frontier. Jed McCaleb, the original founder of Mt. Gox, the original founder of Ripple, the original founder of Stellar. So we all know that Jed's a genius, right? Whether you love him or hate him, He's a genius, and I think he could create what he's trying to do. He wants to create a space station that takes away gravity pull on your body so we can spend long times in space. But they have to create like something that spins real fast, kind of like a gravity thing. And they got to be able to build it and put it in space, which is like never been done. And guess what? Jed McCaleb's the guy that does stuff that's never been done. He was the first one to build a crypto exchange, the first one to build Ripple, XLM. So he knows his stuff. Mt. Gox's early developer Ripple has founded a new company called Vast. It aims to build a space station with artificial gravity. And it kind of reminds me of the other movie all tied together right now with the Matt Damon Ulysses movie and how they had the AI in space and all the best medical treatment for the rich and all. But and we're down here on Earth and they're making us pay for medical treatment. Even a little kid can't get what he needs. That's wrong. It's a high-risk business plan, but the International Space Station is aiming at retiring in 2030, and NASA is shifting its focus to the moon and beyond. A handful of companies are raising money and mocking up plans for private habitats in low-orbit Earth, and Jed says he's going to completely fund this himself. They say he's worth like over $2 billion right now. We are at the beginning of this exploration of activity in orbit and in space generally, McCaleb tells Quartz, and a lot of that will require a loop to bring down the prices for things that we really can't do remotely or robotically at this point. There will be a demand for multiple stations. We will be one of the first, if not the first. Building a machine shop in space where astronauts could perform scientific experiments, manufacture special goods, or even build other spacecrafts in tall order for software entrepreneur and even run an aerospace business before, who never has run an aerospace business before, but he's already hired like 50 people from SpaceX. This guy is serious, and he wants to really build this. I'm going to get to the good part. Vast, which has its own model, is flying private astronaut missions. Longtime NASA contractor with its own space station plans. How to build a space station. First obstacle for any mission like the cost, while rockets built by Elon Musk, SpaceX are driving down the price to access the orbit. Launching substantial infrastructure still isn't cheap. So it will cost more than $100 billion, while McCaleb thinks the station will be an order of magnitude cheaper. It's still likely to cost $1 billion or more once development, testing, launch, construction, and operations are all factored in. So basically, Jed is very serious about building this low-orbiting space habitat. But I'm telling you, if you kind of think about it, guys, one thing that really bothers me about the whole mystery of civilization in the world is I study like a lot of history. I'm not going to exaggerate. Even 𝕊𝕐𝕐𝕗 knows. I be talking to her about it all the time. It's like basically, I think, for example, the other day, they found this, the guy found something in the ground. Okay, so they were digging in Canada. They were digging in Canada, right? And they were digging like a big basement or whatever for the skyscraper, and they got to go super, super deep with that. So anyway, the guy picked up a rock, and the rock cracked open, and basically a dinosaur fell out. Yeah, a dinosaur fell out. Not a live dinosaur, but basically it was so well preserved that basically you still could see like the skin like was dry rotted on it or whatever. And so basically it was like, what happened to this dinosaur? Like, how did he get down there? How did he get so well preserved? So the point of the story is something happens in humanity. I don't care, every so many often where we can't explain these different things and where'd they go? So I believe these billionaires know something. And that's why they're trying to build these space. Let me stop. Too much conspiracy, right? I don't know, guys. It seems like a lot of billionaires are trying to get to space fast, and that's all I know. But, you know, Jed McCaleb is building a space station. Hey, what can I say? Mike Collins' son might be an astronaut. Michael Gray's son might be an astronaut. The Queen's son might be an astronaut. Maybe I look at history stuff too much. I don't know. I just find that interesting. Last thing, and I'm not going to get out of here right now. You know what's crazy is I was on Google Maps the other day, and I'm telling you, they actually changed that so much. It's amazing. You can actually zoom into anywhere. So, of course, where would I zoom into? The pyramids, baby. So I zoom right into the pyramids in Egypt and all that. I'm like, whoa. So it's just, it gives you amazing views and all. But what happened to those people? Where'd they go? Anyway, live interview of community Q&A. XRPayNet founder and CEO Monday. And I believe this interview is going on right now. So I just like to look at history in the world. And, you know, like a lot of times, like for example, you know, like the that thing I showed you with the rain dancer, with that kid, you know, Victor's going through right now. Together for Victor, with the rain dancer supporting that. Imagine what he's going through, or you know, like, you know, drop a prayer for Bullish Sharon and her husband. You know, he's going through some things right now. There's so many people out there that's going through hard things. So
know that, you know, you've created some awesome content and that you've been following it and everything.
Oh, it's live. Don't forget to say when y'all go into this live chat right here that BuLLZiLLa sent me. I'm getting out of here because I want to go check this out too. Let's hit that beat. Guys, make sure y'all smash that thumbs up. Link in the description for live with the XRPayNet founder and CEO. Q&A, Blockchain Monkeys, XRP Jenna, Kristian, Poliszczuk, and don't forget to say BuLLZiLLa sent me. Hey, we're Cole. Appreciate. Oh, thank you guys big time for the super chats going out the door. Hey, we're Cole. Much love, my brother. Hayward. Appreciate the love and knowledge. Thank you big time, Hayward. We're just getting started, bro. 2023 is going to be the best ride ever. And ripple effect. Pyramids were built by giants and fallen angels. You know what's crazy? What was I watching the other day? I always question, how did they move them big rocks, right? But the other day when 𝕤𝕝𝕤𝕤 was watching Alaskan bush people, they had to like move these big woods through the big logs through the woods to build their house. And they cut these trees down and built like these little roller logs and like rolled these things on them. So I'm like, hold up. If 8 or 9 people can move these massive things through the woods, then 1,000 Egyptians could probably build some kind of fancy you know, pulley system to build these blocks. If you got 5,000 or 1,000 Egyptians pushing, I don't know. I like to go deep with it. But anyway, guys, I'm hitting that beat because I want to go check out this interview. Thank you, big time Ripple Effect and Elizabeth. Oh, continue our conversation in the baddest Telegram group on the planet. Thank you, Liz. And Jay Early. He said BuLLZiLLa sent me. Shout out to Jay Early. Who else gonna say BuLLZiLLa sent me? Inbox gonna show some love real quick over there and say BuLLZiLLa sent me.
Anything like that. And I wanted to hear from you, like what you're hearing from the community and what kind of questions you have about the project.
Absolutely. First of all, like I haven't been this excited for a project in a while. Like,
oh, y'all hear what Blockchain Monkeyz just said?
Real talk. Like the team, I mean, like the audience, I mean, the Discord is going crazy. So huge shout out to like for everybody that's getting involved. And like, as far as some questions, right? I wanted to just speak about this because you guys have, if I'm not mistaken, a very regulation body for Dubai.
Yeah, well, so the situation there, I just touched up on this with Jenna. Chain Tech Labs that we've partnered with to roll out the crypto-to-crypto payment system, they have regulation. But in the last, last week we had a meeting with lawyers that are going to apply for regulation for us also, and we've already started that process.
Okay.